Hey, it's Joe. Got another question here. This one is from William Hayes, who lives in South Pasadena, California. William says, is it wiser to flip out-of-state purchases, or do you have a reliable system that allows you to buy and hold even if the properties are not always in the best areas? And I think what he means by best areas, since he's from California, I'm guessing that he's thinking that it doesn't make sense to flip in expensive areas. Is that the question? If that's the question, there's going to be certain things that you can't do in California. Like you probably won't take a subject to deal, a $600,000 subject to property that has a $3,000 a month payment, but only has $2,500 a month of income, because you'll have a $500 a month negative. It might make sense if you have dramatic income from that property or dramatic equity in that property when you buy it. But most of the time on high income properties like that, or high value properties like that, subject to doesn't make as much sense. Usually when you get over $200,000 on subject twos, it's not as wise. But you can still do the for rent method on these types of deals. And if you buy them dramatically under market value, you can do wholesale deals on those as well. It might make sense for you to focus on areas that allow you to do both. You know, if you live in California, then it makes sense to do higher end properties, because you're going to be there, you can be face to face with those people, you can do that, and it's easier to do a deal locally than it is to do it remotely, at least at the beginning. Eventually, you're going to learn how to do it all remotely, even though it's local. You're not ever going to go out and see these properties. You're not going to go out and ever meet these buyers or sellers. You're not going to do any of that work. It's all going to be from your own office, from your own home. And so it'll make it a little bit easier to do that. Now, if you're looking for properties you want to keep and build into your portfolio, then you want to look into areas that have properties that average maybe $100,000 to $200,000. Those are good, solid subject to areas where they have good neighborhoods, good school systems, and the rent will usually cover the mortgage payment, even if the property is mortgaged up to its full value. And you can still have $100 or maybe $200 or $300 a month positive cash flow, which is what you want on a subject to that you're going to keep for the long term. Then you sell that property, you collect a lease option fee, you collect $200 or $300 a month of income from that property, you have some equity in that property. If the lease option buyer buys it, if they don't exercise it, you get the tax benefits, you get the appreciation on the property, you get the buy down on the loan every month. I mean, it's a wonderful thing, and that's how you build wealth over time. So it doesn't matter where you do it. What matters is what your exit strategy is, what type of deal you're doing, how you're going to put it together. All those things matter, not where you're doing it. Now, where you're doing it may be determined, or may help determine what your exit strategy is going to be. So keep that in mind as you go through the process. Learn the zero-down structure hierarchy. I teach it in my book, the Automated Real Estate Investing. I teach it in push-button method, and the push-button method, and I teach it in my mentor program. All right, hope that helps.